Guys, this is Jay at my number 2 yard in Crumpler, West Virginia. I'm going to show you guys again how to do a mountain camp sugar method for your bees. And you're going to need a feeding shim. This is a 1-inch feeding shim. We're just going to go into the hive and put these on here. These mountain camp sugar method. I'm going to take one single layer of newspaper. I'm going to put it down over the hive, just like that. You're going to put your feeding shim on there. This feeding shim has holes in it. I don't know if you can see that. It's got holes in it for air vents. You want them holes to be pointed down. That way rain can't get in. It's going to give ventilation. If you don't have them, it's not a super big deal, but I always put the holes down on the ones that have holes. My spray bottle messed up. I was spraying 1-to-1 sugar water onto the top of the newspaper to help draw into the sugar, that moisture. But I've improvised the bottle here. I put a hole in the lid, so I'm just dripping that water where I'm going to lay that mountain camp of sugar. So now I got that covered a little bit. Going to use about 5 pounds of sugar, so I'm getting about 5 hives per 25-pound bag of sugar. Just even it out as best you can. It's not a big deal either way. Take my hive tool and I level it out. I'm pulling it in different directions, leveling that sugar out a little bit. That way the lid fits down on there. I'm going to bring that bottle back in and wet the top of that to help get that solidified a little bit. I wish my spray bottle hadn't messed up. It made it a lot easier and quicker, but we improvise, do what we can. It's going to help feed the bees through winter, for one thing, and for two, it's going to draw moisture out of the hive and up into the sugar. Gives them some emergency feed. All of my bees, they have a pretty good amount of stores, so I'm not super concerned with the amount they have. Again, it's just to give them something to fall back on just in case they don't have enough. I always take my notes right on my lid. That way I can see what I did in here the last time I was here. I just put the date and I abbreviate all the other stuff that I do. So that's it. That's a sugar method, mountain camp sugar method. We're going to get through the rest of the yard. Already did most of it. I've got about 4 more to do. So I'm going to get on through here and do that. Alright then guys, this is my second yard I have finished, mountain camped, and I found a bunch of these guys, just about one under every lid, so they're camping out in there. They're all mountain camped up with sugar. I've got a couple of hives, but one on the back was very small. It absconded earlier in the year. I got resources back there, and I got one up here that has no bees in it. I'm not sure why. Last time we were in there, it was queen right. The time before that, it got treated with formic. It's hard to say. It was a month since I was here. They could have left for whatever reason. Don't know. Could have missed a swarm cell. I didn't see any bees in there. I took 1 box of honey off of this one and added to one of the weaker ones back there. But this yard, it's grew a lot this year. We went from 9 hives up to 20, and it looks like after all said and done, we come out with 18 at this location, so I'm okay with that. That's a double in this yard, so I'm good with that going into winter with that. And we'll keep on going. I got to clean up around the edges. I'm going to redo the electrical fence on this one. We're going to try to do a hard line on this yard, that way we don't have to worry about those solars. So let's get on out of here, but you're not going to get it sitting on the couch. So do your mountain camps, get your bees ready for winter. The next thing we'll be doing in these particular yards will be our oxalic vapor, so that'll be another journey for that. All right then.